Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Inspiration TV with Paul the Cost. In this video, we will be doing another reading log. We will be reading Learning on the Soccer Field. We are going to read, annotate, gist, and answer the questions. So like, comment, subscribe. Now let's get started. Like I said, we're going to be reading Learning on the Soccer Field. We're going to find the TCS. I think you guys already know what I'm talking about. I'm messing up a little bit here, but the link is in the description below. And if you guys don't know what that stands for, go watch the video about it. Alright, enough talking, let's start. So we're gonna gist each paragraph. So when we get to the questions, we don't have to go back into the story. Alright, let's start. Gostio's favorite sport is soccer. When he was only 4 years old, his older brother taught him how to kick the ball. At first, Gostio was never able to kick the ball go where he wanted it to. Now Gostio is 8 years old, and he has a lot of practice. Gostio's brother likes to kick the ball with his right foot, but Gostio doesn't. Instead, he likes to kick the ball with his left foot, so that it makes a loud sound, threck. Gostio calls it his lucky left foot. When Gostio kicks the soccer ball hard with his left foot, he can make it fly into the goal. Alright, so we already know the title of the story. It's Learning on the Soccer Field. It already told us one of the characters. The characters is Gostio and his brother. So those are the two characters we found out about so far. And what's happening in this paragraph is that they're talking about how Gostio learned how to kick the ball. So, we don't know the settings, we don't know the main idea, we need to figure out the main idea of the whole story, and we don't know the theme. So let's keep reading and figure out what those are. Gostio lives in I can't say it, but if you could, put it in the comments. One of the biggest cities in Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is on the beach and has a very warm weather. All of Gostio's friends love to play soccer when they get out of school. Today there is a new boy at school. His name is Flopia, and he comes from Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is another city in Brazil and has lots of tall buildings called skyscrapers. After school, the boys invite Flopia to play soccer with them. Flopia says okay, but looks very nervous. Alright. So in this paragraph, it introduces us to a new character named Flopia. Basically, he's nervous about his first soccer game. So that's the gist of that paragraph. So we just added a second new character. We don't know the settings yet, and we don't know the main idea, but we just added to another character. That's all we know right now. As they walk to the soccer field, Goalie asks Flopia, "What's wrong?" Flopia sighs and says, "I don't know how to play soccer. I tried once and everybody laughed at me." Gostio pats Flopia on the shoulder. "That's alright," said Gostio. "I used to be really bad too. You have to keep trying." Alright, so that was kind of a small paragraph, so I'm going to combine these two paragraphs together to make it a bit longer. But just to gist it out, Flopia is telling Gostio his feelings about soccer. He's nervous because he doesn't know how to play. He feels like he's going to mess up and everyone will laugh at him again. So that's basically the gist. Again, no setting, no main idea, no theme. The game starts, and Gostio moves to the front of the field. He plays the forward position and is always trying to score a goal on the other team. Gostio feels happy every time he plays soccer, and tonight he's playing even better than usual. He steals the ball from the other team and runs it as fast as he can. Threck. Gostio kicks the ball with his lucky left foot, and it flies through the sky into the goal. Everybody cheers, and Gostio feels like he's the king of the soccer field. Alright, so basically the gist of that is Gostio wins in his team. Or something related to that. But if you guys have a better idea, please put it in the comments. Alright, last paragraph. After the game, Gostio and Flopia stays on the field to practice. Gostio shows Flopia how he kicks the ball with his lucky left foot. When Flopia tries to kick the ball, it goes in the wrong direction. Gostio doesn't laugh at Flopia. Instead, he looks and sees that Flopia is kicking the wrong part of the ball with his foot. Gosio show Flopia where to kick the ball, and already Flopia is a little bit better. The rest of the week, Gosio and Flopia practice on the soccer field after the other boys leave. Flopia also practices kicking the ball before school. The next week, Flopia scores his first goal, and Gosio gives him a big high five. Now, Flopia looks forward to playing soccer every day, and Gosio has a new friend. Alright, so basically, Gosio shows Flopia how to play soccer, and now he is willing to play soccer every time he gets back from school. So now that we read the whole thing, let's go back to our document and figure out, well, you guys already know what I mean. So let's go figure them out. I should have told you guys this before, but usually, after I'm done reading the story, you should just pause the video and find the title, character setting, and main idea of the story. But since I just told you that, the next time I make a video like this, you guys can do that. Alright, so I hope you guys just paused the video. I hope you did, and thought about this stuff, and here are the answers. So we just found out immediately, and for every story, the title is Learning on the Soccer Field. We figured out that the character is Gostio, his big brother, and Flopia. But if we're focusing on the main characters of the story, we would just say Gostio and Flopia. But if you add his big brother, it doesn't mean anything. But at least it's a character. And the story took place at the soccer field. And the main idea is Gosio teaches Flopia how to play soccer from his own experience. So that's what we did based on this video. And if you did the exact same thing I did, then you got it correct. Now let's go answer those questions. Alright, now we're on our first question. What spot do Gosio and Flippia play? Sorry, what sport do Gosio and Flippia play? A. Baseball. B. Basketball. C. Soccer. D. Tennis. And if you were paying attention, and the title kind of gives you the answer, the answer is C. Soccer. And if you can tell by the title of the story, that gives you the answer to what they play. So the answer is C. In this story, an effect is that Flippia gets better at soccer. What is the cause? A. Flippia gets laughed at the first time he tries to play soccer. Well, that's true, but that's not what caused him to get better. B. Flippia practiced kicking the soccer ball. Well, that did help him get better based on what the story said. C. Flippia kicks the soccer ball with the wrong part of his foot. Alright, if he kicked it with the wrong part of his foot, that couldn't get him better at all. And D. Gosio gives Flippia a big high five. Alright, it is definitely not D. So the answer is B. Question 3. Gaudia is good at soccer. What evidence from the story supports this conclusion? A. After a week of practice, Flippia scores his first goal and Gosio gives him a big high five. Well, that doesn't support that he's good at soccer. B. During a soccer game, Gosio steals the ball from the other team and kicks it into the goal. Well, that proves he's good at soccer because that's what you're supposed to do. That's the main goal in soccer, to score in the goal. So that would support that he's good at it. When Gosio's older brother taught him how to kick a soccer ball, Gosio was never able to kick it where he wanted. Alright, so it supported him before he became a good soccer player. So it can't be C. D. Gosio lives in... Alright, so D is just telling us where he lives, but it's not the evidence that proves that Gosio is good at soccer. So it's B. During a soccer game, Gosio steals the ball from the other team and kicks it into the goal. Question 4. How do Flippia's feelings about playing soccer change in the story? He goes from feeling nervous to feeling excited. He goes from feeling excited to feeling... Sorry about that. He goes from feeling excited to feeling nervous. He goes from feeling kind to feeling angry. He goes from feeling angry to feeling kind. Alright, so immediately we can already eliminate C and D, because they didn't even mention that in the story, so we can automatically get rid of them. So it's against A and B. He goes from feeling nervous to feeling excited. And the answer is A. At first he was nervous, but he practiced and he was willing to go to soccer after school. 5. What is the theme of this story? Notice that I didn't put the theme in the document. That's because before starting this video, I already looked at the questions and figured out that one of them asked for the theme of the story. So we're going to solve the theme right now. Living somewhere with warm weather is a lot of fun. Alright. B. Playing sports cause children to be mean to each other. Alright, that is not the theme. People should choose their friends carefully. D. People can get better at something through practice. Alright, if those of you viewers that said D, you're correct. The theme of the story is people can get better at something through practice. And in the beginning of the story, you notice that Gosio got better at soccer because he practiced, and so did Flippia. So that supports that the theme of the story is you can get better at something through practice. Question 6. Read the following sentences. Gosio's brother likes to kick the ball with his right foot, but Gosio doesn't. Instead, he likes to kick the ball with his left foot, so that makes it a loud threat. Why does the author write threat in the sentence above? A. To give the readers an idea of what a loud sound was. B. To show readers why Gosio likes soccer so much. C. To make readers feel sorry for Gosio. D. To help readers understand what is going on in Brazil's like. Alright, so it's not D. It makes the reader understand what's happening in Brazil because it doesn't mention that. C. To make readers feel sorry for Gosio. I mean, why should readers feel sorry for Gosio? I mean, he's kicking a ball. If that's what he feels comfortable with, then why should the readers feel sorry for it? B. To show readers why Gosio likes soccer so much. Not quite. A. To give readers an idea of what the loud sound was. And those of you that said A, you're correct. A thruck sound, when the author uses that word, like a sound you make when you kick the ball, the author uses it to describe what the sound was. Choose the answer that best completes the sentence below. Flopia is nervous about playing soccer at first. As a result, he looks forward to playing every day by the end of the story. Alright, so I want you guys to figure this out. Pause the video. Alright, I really hope you paused the video. And if you guys chose A, you're correct. Flopia is nervous about playing soccer. At first. As a result, he looks forward to playing every day by the end of the story. 3 more questions. What happens when Flopia tries to kick the soccer ball at first? Well, if you guys were paying attention from earlier, you will notice that when Flopia tried to kick the ball, it went in the wrong direction. And people would laugh at him just for that. So that's the answer for 8. 9. What happens after Flopia practices kicking the soccer ball? Well, if we referred back, after kicking it in the wrong direction, Gosio noticed that he did that, so he were to practice with him all the time and show him, and he would just show him how he would do it. So, kinda, if you were to explain what happens after he practiced kicking the soccer ball, is Flopia gets better at soccer as a result. So Flopia gets better at soccer after practicing kicking the ball. Because here's why I said that. He's not good at soccer because he always kicks the ball at the wrong direction, but Gosio helps him with that. And because of that, after practicing kicking the ball, he gets better. 10. In this story, is practice important playing soccer? Support your answer with evidence from the passage. Is practice important to playing soccer? Well, of course, because if you don't practice, how will you practice shooting the ball in the right direction? I mean, Gosio and Flopia already messed that up, and of course they needed to figure out which foot is comfortable for them to kick the ball at what direction. And I'm going to leave the evidence part to you guys. So, I'm going to leave that in the Inspiration TV website. So, that was the goal for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.